Hello everybody on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and NFL fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again. Finally, I'm back, bringing you my picks for Week 10 and my Week 11 picks for the NCAA Football picks in the National Football League 2018 season. Last week I went straight up and I went 9-4. Pretty good week in the 500 mark. I would have loved to get double digits, but that didn't work out that way the way I hoped. But hey, I could take a winning record. I could take that anytime, any day. Against the spread, though, I went 8-5. Really good, solid week. But again, there was a few of them I did pretty good. I could have got the double digit mark, but it didn't work out the way I hoped on that. but hey, who am I to judge on that? But it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm in above 500. That's good. Time for my thoughts last week. Last week, the Thursday nighter, the San Francisco and Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City. But anyways, the Oakland Raiders. Hey, Oakland, San Francisco finally blown the door up. They look like they're going to be a good team. But I think John Gruden is just flushing the Raiders down the toilet. That's how I feel about it. But, Chicago dominated Buffalo, which is pretty good on my part. We got that one right. Then Kansas City opening the door with Cleveland, though. Cleveland's first game without Hugh Jackson, who got fired last week. So, and not only that, though, Baker Mayfield looked like he was going to have a comeback for Cleveland, but that didn't work out as planned. Kansas City still fought back in the end. Look what happened. The Dolphins and the New York Jets. It was a boring game, low-scoring game. The Dolphins won by a touchdown, which was a 13-6 win. But, hey, they're still hanging in there, which I'm not really happy about. But, whatever. Minnesota pounding Detroit, though, in their own building. So that's really good. But, in for Detroit's case, though, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's Matt Patricia. I don't know. Maybe it's Matthew Stafford. There's something lacking in Detroit, like there always is. Then Washington, Atlanta. Atlanta put up a show in Washington. They just just smacked around Alex Smith and the Redskins. And not only that, though, Matt Ryan looks like he's going to be an MVP candidate again. He looked like an MVP candidate for that game. But, just one game. Anything could happen. And the one game I didn't expect to be a shootout was Carolina and Tampa Bay. Carolina won by 2 touchdowns, but it was a 42-28, though. Ryan Fitzpatrick got his starting job back. Cam Newton put up some numbers again, and that's the way it goes with that. And Baltimore and Pittsburgh, Baltimore just couldn't get it done offensively at the end of the game. Pittsburgh on defense just got under Joe Flacco. Yeah, Joe Flacco was just flat all day. So, because of that, Pittsburgh won. And, of course, we got Houston and just squeezing out a victory from Denver, who Denver just missed I forget how many yards. I think it was a 40-something yard field goal or something like that. Missed it to the right. I missed it to the left. I think it was the left or the right. I don't really know, but anyways, that being said, Denver missed a game-winning field goal. Houston got out of there alive with that win. 6 wins in a row for Houston. On the other hand, Seattle's in trouble again. I think they need to fire Pete Carroll and need to do something about that team. Because that team's just in desperate mode right now. Just desperate mode. If they can't win at home, they're in trouble. That's how I feel about it. They'll let you know. Seattle fans will know. But, the LA Chargers and Phillip Rivers, they look like they're going to still stick around and hang around with the Kansas City Chiefs. Who knows? Maybe look at the wild card. On the other hand, no more undefeated streak, though. The Saints beat out the Detroit Lions, the LA Rams. The LA Rams are no longer unbeaten. Another shootout game, but I knew that was coming, but I didn't expect the Buccaneers and Panthers game to shootout. But, that was another shootout game that was like over, I believe it was 80 points or something like that that both teams put up with. But Jared Goff put up some numbers. Drew Brees put up some numbers. Gurley put up some numbers. Just the only difference, the defense showed up for the Saints, not the Rams. Hey. But that's what it is. But the one game I expected to shoot up, but that didn't happen, was my Patriots and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Football. yeah, who am I to judge on that, you know? But Tom Brady got the win. That's all that matters. I mean, they looked like it was going to be Green Bay's game for a while until the defense showed up in the fourth quarter, like they did with 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Football against Buffalo. But, you know, hey, but anyway, the defense for the Patriots the last 2 weeks have been very impressive. I mean, I got to say, Patriots defense, they looked really lacking at first on defense, but last 2 weeks, though, New England's defense has been really improving, so that's really a good sign for my Patriots, which is really good. You know, they can make another run for the Super Bowl maybe, but I'm not going to go that far. But, you know, what I'm saying is the Patriots defense is getting better as the week goes on. Last week they just gave up six points. This week it's just 17 points they give up. That's pretty impressive, though. They haven't been in the 20 mark in 2 weeks, I think. Something like that. But they getting it done finally. They're showing up. They're showing up. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm not complaining, you know? Well, Tennessee beating Dallas in Dallas on Monday night, which is pretty good for Mike Vrabel and the Titans. Which is really okay. But, you know, now they get to face my New England Patriots this week. Ooh, tough game. But anyways... that's going to be a tougher game, I believe so. But anyways, Tennessee got a good win on Monday Night Football. We'll see what happens this week. All right, we're going to kick things off from the Thursday nighter, as usual. Pittsburgh and Carolina. Well, going in this game, both teams, I believe, won, but, you know, I think. But anyways, well, I know it. I just talked about it. But anyways, Pittsburgh beaten Baltimore last week. Now they're still at home. Now they're playing Carolina. This is a much tougher task than Baltimore is, but we'll see how it does. Pittsburgh is going to go against Carolina, but Pittsburgh, I think, has the better advantage than Carolina, and I think all they have is Carolina's Cam Newton, but they need someone else than a quarterback. But anyways, I think Pittsburgh is going to take out Carolina on Thursday night. I like Carolina over Pittsburgh. On the line, though, Pittsburgh is favored by 5. That's too many points right off the bat on that one. I don't know if I like that one too much. That's 2 Thursday nighters in a row. I'm going to pick the underdog on this one. I'm going to take Carolina plus 5. Then we're going to go to Chicago and Detroit. You know, Chicago smacking around Buffalo last week. Detroit getting smacked around against Minnesota. Ooh. Chicago, I don't know. There's something about that Chicago Bears team that I like. I don't know if it's their defense for McCoy or whatever, the former Raider player. But anyways, Mitch Trubisky's not the greatest quarterback, but he's getting the job done too. So I'm like, what the hell? But anyways, Chicago is like one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. No matter if they win or lose, I like Chicago in this game against Detroit and against their division rivals, the Detroit Lions. So I like Chicago in Chicago over the Detroit Lions. So yeah, Chicago's at home. I had to think about it. But other line though, Chicago's at home. They're favored by 7 in this game. I kind of like it. I don't like how Detroit's going right now since they lost to since they beaten my Patriots in week 2. But you know, going into this game, I like the Chicago Bears minus 7 in this game. I think that's going to be a little lower, but we'll see how that one turns out until we get to the final standings. But anyways, I like Chicago minus 7. Now we go to New Orleans and Cincinnati. Well, good news for the Cincinnati Bengals. AJ Green don't need surgery. That's good. So, but he may be out for this game, so that's going to be hurting Cincinnati in a long shot in this one. So I like the New Orleans Saints against the Cincinnati Bengals in this game, despite being in Cincinnati. On the line, though, I believe the New Orleans Saints are favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take that. That might go up eventually, but jump on New Orleans when it's 4 right now. I like the New Orleans Saints minus 4. Now we go to Atlanta, going to the south side of Ohio, Cleveland. Yep, Atlanta's on the road again for the second week in a row. They just went to Washington. Now they get to travel to Cleveland. Now that Atlanta's doing Atlanta things right now, they could slip out. You know, they could. But, you know, Atlanta's known to choking. That could happen too. But anyways, but I can't see it happening in this case scenario around with Cleveland just fired the head coach and everything else. That's another question. Who's going to be the Cleveland's head coach next year? I don't know. But anyways, I like Atlanta over Cleveland in Cleveland. On the line, though, that Atlanta's favored by 4 in this game, too. Better jump on that one. I like Atlanta -4. Now we'll go to my New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans. Well, here we go. The 1 o'clock game for New England. Going to Nashville, Tennessee to take on Mike Vrabel and the Tennessee Titans. Hey, I think we have a couple of former Patriot players there, too. Malcolm Butler's down there. I think somebody else is down there. I don't remember who, but anyways, I thought somebody was down there. But, I gotta say, I have to say this, Mike Vrabel's gonna keep the Titans' toes in this one. I like the, not Tennessee Titans, but, I like the New England Patriots straight up in this game, as I like, they can get another win on that one. But I kind of noticed the trends on this one. All Bill Belichick's protege coaches and players, they keep the game close when they play Bill Belichick, no matter what the circumstance is. We've seen that with Josh McDaniels when Josh McDaniels beat the Denver Broncos almost like 9 years ago when he was the head coach of the Broncos that 1 year in 2009. And not only that, we saw it this past year too, in week 2, with Mike Vrabel beating the crap out of us. Then I think it was Romeo Crennel or something. And not only that, though, we saw it in years past in the 2 Super Bowls with Tom Coughlin, who was under a Belichick system for a little while in the 80s with Bill Parcells and the Giants. We just noticed that. So, I mean, this could be a close game, but I like the Patriots straight up on this game. On the line, though, the Patriots are favored by 7 in this game. That's way too many points, though. Way too many points. I'm going to take the Tennessee Titans +7. All right, though, we're going to go to Indianapolis now. When the Colts are at home against their division rivals, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Jaguars coming off their bye week, so we're going to be really strong on that one. And not something like that. And, of course, so Indianapolis being a little on the stretch lately, then Jacksonville, not so much. Their defense has been only disappointed this year, so I think this could be effective in the long run with the Colts. So I like the Indianapolis Colts in here straight up at home in this game. On the line, though, that the Colts, I believe they're favored by 3 in this game. I like it, That's a good game to pick. I mean, 3 points is a good spread mark on that one if they're going to win. But I like Indianapolis -3. All right, the Kansas City Chiefs staying home at Arrowhead, taking on the Arizona Cardinals. All right, the Arizona Cardinals they're like a really stinking team right now. They're not the same team since Bruce Arians left town. Larry Fitzgerald is all they got, and they're still ground. Carson Palmer there. Ugh. But, they got to start putting in Josh Rosen or something. I mean, Josh Rosen looks like a good quarterback, Maybe 10 other guys make the same mistake, and I think he's still back on their minds. But no, seriously, though, I think they should start doing something with him, with him or something like that. I think they should. But anyways, I like the Kansas City Chiefs straight up at Arrowhead in this game. I think their fans are going to get at it. So is Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Like them straight up in this game. On the line, though, Kansas City is favored by 18 in this game. Yeah, Kansas City favored by 18. That is way too many points for me. I just can't. I can't do it. I mean, I think this is... I mean, don't get me wrong. Arizona stinks, but I can't give them that enough credit for that. Can't give Kansas City that much credit for that. I mean, come on. Maybe a 13-point spread would be all right, for God's sakes, but not 18. Ugh. I'm not really crazy about that pick. But anyways, I like Arizona +18. All right, Buffalo in New York, in the Jets, at the, what did I say? In New York. At MetLife Stadium, I should say, because that's where the Jets usually play. But anyways, at MetLife Stadium, and the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills, it's a divisional rival game. And everything else going on, Buffalo not doing that great. They offensively they're doing terrible and just showing it for the past 2 weeks. What can I say? Their quarterback is hurt, which I think is Allen. I think the quarterback or think something like that. But going to the third string quarterback or something, nah. But anyways, that being said, I like a New York Jets in a low-scoring game in this game. I like the New York Jets straight up in this game in New York. On the line, though, the New York Jets are favored by 9.5 points in this game. Ugh. Yikes, again. Like, another too many points on that game. I can't take that. But I think Buffalo's defense is really good. But I think they're better than New York's personally. But that's too many points for that. But I like the Buffalo Bills plus 9.5. All right, Tampa Bay and Washington. Let's get it on this one. I like in this particular game though. I mean, for Tampa Bay and Washington, coming into this game though, the Washington Redskins got their ass kicked by the Atlanta Falcons. Tampa Bay killing the Cleveland Browns, but it's Cleveland. But anyways, who am I saying? Anyways, Tampa Bay going into this game. Washington looks like they're gonna go right downhill again at the end of the year. I could just see it going. I like Tampa Bay over the Washington Redskins. Ryan Fitzpatrick's playing. I believe in Fitzmagic. On the line though, that's a 1-point spread in this game. That could change in a pick'em. But either way, take Tampa Bay -1. Even if it's a pick'em, take Tampa Bay in a pick'em. But anyways, the LA Chargers going to Oakland to face the Oakland Raiders. Alright, going into this game, though, I've been thinking about it, too, see what the hell it is and things like that. But, I think the Chargers are a much better team than Oakland is right now, or I think Oakland's fighting for that #1 draft pick. I think that's what John Gruden's doing. I don't think he really cares about the season right now. I think he's focusing on the future as they go into Vegas and things like that. So, anyways, as long as Phillip Rivers is in charge of that team, though, with Oakland, I like the Chargers straight up in this game, despite being in Oakland. On the line, though, the St. LA Chargers are favored by 10.5 in this game. This is a decent amount. I like that. I know it's a little too mitchy for me, but I like the Chargers -10.5. All right, though, we'll go back to Lambeau Field when Green Bay is at home taking on the Miami Dolphins. The mighty Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra, whatever you want to call it. Green Bay's finally have a long way drive to go back to Lambeau after that desperate loss from my New England Patriots. Aaron Rodgers looks like they want to get back in the game. Gotta say, though, that the Patriots defense did really well on Devontae Adams. But, and not only that, defensively, too, that offensively, though, they injured the Packers, too, offensively. So, if you notice that, But anyways, they're not going to get banged around in this time around with Miami. They need a desperate win, and if they need a win, this is it. So, I like Green Bay straight up against the Miami Dolphins. On the line, though, Green Bay is favorite by 9 in this game. Pretty decent amount. I like that. I like the Green Bay Packers -9. All right, the LA Rams are going home, and they're going to be playing against the Seattle Seahawks. The Rams got their first loss of the year against the Saints. Now they get to get back home with the division rivals with the Seattle Seahawks. So, anyways, Russell Wilson, I feel bad for him. There's one quarterback I feel bad for, it's Russell Wilson, because he has nobody around to support him, and it's killing him right there. It really is. I don't know what the fans are thinking. They're probably thinking firing Pete Carroll will finally get something to work on to get a new identity without Marshawn Lynch. Because they've been looking for an identity since Marshawn Lynch left the team. And plus, in the back of Marshawn Lynch's mind, they should have carried the ball. But in reality, he's probably saying, I'm glad they didn't do that. But anyways, from Super Bowl 49, I'm thinking. But anyways, since that Super Bowl 49 route, the Seattle Seahawks had not been the same team. But I like the LA Rams in this case. I like the Rams straight up in this game against the Seattle Seahawks in LA. On the line, though, that the LA Rams are favored by 11.5 in this game. That's way too many points to me. Seattle could keep it close, but they can't get the job done. Just say that. But they can keep it close, but they're not going to get the job done. But so I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks -11.5. All right, the Sunday Night Football game. we're going to be going to Philadelphia, where the Philadelphia Eagles are at home against their arch rivals, the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, this is going to be a fun game to watch. I love watching that rivalry game. That's the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. Anything that Philadelphia's playing in the division rival, I gotta watch it because that's really incredible. Good rivalry to see. The two rivalries in NFL right now is the Eagles and Giants, probably the number one rivalry of all time. And right up their alley is the Dallas Cowboys, and that. I'm gonna expect another arch rival in this game. In this one, this game's gonna be an awfully close game. Carson Wentz looks like it's gonna have a monkey off his back in this game. You know, I know they're 4-4. If they want to win a game, this game is it. I mean, I like the Philadelphia Eagles straight up in this game at home against the Dallas Cowboys. On the line, though, the Philadelphia Eagles are favored by 6 in this game. That's way too many points for me. I think this is going to be a tight game. I can see that. I think Ezekiel Elliott and excuse me. Sorry. No, excuse me for a minute. I mean, I've been calling it a little sickness lately, but Ezekiel Elliott, you know, Dirk Pascato, I think they're gonna be doing keeping that game really close, but I think Philadelphia's gonna get the job done. This could be a 3-point game. I like Dallas Cowboys +6. And to the Monday Nighter, I think the 49ers at home taking on the New York Giants. Speaking of the New York Giants, yeah, there we go. They're on Monday night this week, which is going to be probably the worst Monday Night Football game we've ever seen. I don't even know why it's on Monday night. I mean, this is the battle of the toilet bowl like we saw Thursday night last week. I got to pick a winner. I'm just going to have to pick the San Francisco 49ers over the New York Giants because the Giants have looked like they're terrible right now. You just need to find a new quarterback. Eli needs to go. Just saying. I've overrated quarterback with 2 Super Bowl rings against my New England Patriots. All right, though. Here we go. But on the line, though, no, I just said 49ers straight up. But on the line, though, that's a pick'em game. Anything can happen. So even if you're going to take the Giants in this game, just take the San Francisco because you never know what could happen. But I like the San Francisco 49ers in this game. But take them anyways, no matter what the outcome is. I like the San Francisco 49ers in a pick'em. Alright, though, no guest pick for the week. I can't do that this week. I've been really busy. Finally got my show back from my buddy Carver, who has been hanging around from Halloween. So, hey, hope you guys had a good Halloween, by the way. So, hope we had a safe one. But anyways, no guest pick for the week. I'm just sorry about that, guys. Maybe next week, so I'll get back to you on that. But anyways, I'm gonna go straight to my NCAA football picks. I'm gonna from NCAA football picks. Number 1, Alabama is taking Mississippi State. I'm gonna take Alabama over Mississippi State on this game. On the line now, Alabama's favored by 25. Alabama -25. There's nobody gonna beat them. Clemson over Boston College. Well, yeah, I just made your pick though. Clemson's gonna face Boston College, who is number 17 in this game. So who is ranked 17 in the nation? Clemson number 2. So, anyways, though, I think Clemson is going to beat Boston College and smack them around, I think. I like Clemson over BC Eagles. On the line now, Clemson's favored by 17. I'm going to take Clemson -17. All right, Notre Dame and Florida State, though. Notre Dame was just beaten Northwestern by 10. It wasn't a good big first half of my Notre Dame Fighting Irish, but they came back and won, and they're still alive in their in the playoff bowl. I like that idea. So I think this is going to be a good game to smack around, but I like Notre Dame over Florida State in this game. On the line, though, that's not going to... Notre Dame's favored by 18. That's too many points for me. If they barely got the mark against the spread in this game, there's no way they're going to get that. They'll beat them because Florida State... I know Florida State's not the same team, but you never know. But I like Florida State +18. In Michigan and Rutgers. I like Michigan is really that's the only reason why they should be in the playoff bowl. I like Michigan over Rutgers on this game. I think Michigan's gonna pound them around in this game. And I think that's why I like Michigan over Rutgers. On the line, no, Michigan's favored by 36 in this game. I like Michigan -36 in this game. So there you go, my college football picks. That's it right now. So I hope you enjoyed them. Shout out this week is Keith Bailey again. Keith Bailey. I know I gave him a shout out 2 weeks ago, but I'm gonna give him a shout out again because my Patriots are taking on the Tennessee Titans this week. Good luck to your Tennessee Titans, Keith. Hope you do well. So I know you got Mike Vrabel and Malcolm Butler down there. It's gonna be a close battle on that one, my friend. So anyway, big shout out to him. Until then, this is Andrew Warren signing off. Wishing you all good luck this weekend. Peace.